welcome to Beerstories from Beerstory Brewhouse. This video is about how to pair your beer to food. Remember, if you don't want to miss any videos from Beerstories, please click like and subscribe down the corner. You get the newest videos in your YouTube feed, you will help me out and you help the channel out as well. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. Well, beers and food pairing. Think about this as a creative game. Beer is all about being creative and trying things. Food is all about being creative and trying new things. And both things are also about tastes. And I'm gonna start off with giving you some guidelines. This is not an exact science. I can't tell you this beer for chicken or whatever. It doesn't work that way. But I can give you some guidelines and I can give you a lot of examples. So I'm gonna tell you a lot of things in this video. So I've also made a guide that you can find down in the description. But beer is fun and creative. Food is fun and creative. So you have to find out what works for you as well. But use these guidelines. Number one, match the aroma of the food and the beer to the same level. That was number one. Number two, match the fullness and richness of the beer to the food, both according to alcohol and aroma. Number three, opposite tastes, they complement each other. So sweet and salty, malty and salty, sweet and sour, acidity and sweetness. They are opposite each other, but they can actually come together and create something amazing. But the cool thing about beer and food is that you can also, so this is number four, harmony flavors. You can add a sweet beer with sweet food and get something fantastic as well. So you have these two big guidelines to choose from when pairing food to beer: opposite each other or the same kind of flavors. This just a rule of thumb: light beers with light food, dark and heavy beers with dark and heavy food. But that's really simplified. I'm gonna give you a lot of examples right now. In a moment. Because wine can do some things, but beer is amazing to food. And the big difference here is hops and carbon dioxide. Because carbon dioxide lightens the food and cleans the taste buds. You kind of get a reset of your taste buds every time you drink something with carbon dioxide in it. And you can't do that with wine. And also the hops, they cut through strong flavors from the food. They cut through the grease and the fat, and thereby again resetting your taste buds, so that the taste buds, they get dull. If you just eat the same flavors, you can taste them less and less. But if you have a hoppy beer, if you drink beer to food, you will reset the tongue, and the tongue will get like new flavors each time. So it will take a longer time for the taste buds to get dull or lazy or sleepy or whatever you want to call it. So that's why beer is so much better to food than wine is. And it's not just me saying it, it's actually science. The alcohol in beer and wine is of course the same. It cleanses the tongue. That filminess of fat you can get on your tongue, they will clean that out. And of course stronger beers cleans it better. And then you have all these different flavors in beer that you don't have in wine, that would actually complement each other and just make the whole food beer experience much greater. than just wine and food. So that's why beer is way better to pair with food than wine is, in my opinion. And another thing, you can also pair beer with desserts. You can pair it with all kinds of food. So the king of beers, in my opinion, when talking about pairing beer and food, is double bock. You can pair these with almost any kind of food. Light lunches to rich food like veal and stuff like that. So this goes to most food. If you're in doubt, go with a double bock. Brown ale to brown ale doesn't go as well as double bock to all kind of foods, but it goes a long way as well. Actually, my favorite beer and food pairing is tartar with a double bock. It's just amazing. And then on toasted rye bread, fantastic. You should try that. So beer and food. Light food goes with a light lunch, salad, chicken goes well with the light beers, Pilsner, also brown ales, but Pilsners, lagers, witbier, Weissbier, gose, ale, pale ale. Actually also a NEIPA. If you have a salad, you can pair with a NEIPA. To complement each other, the freshness of the salad and the fruitiness of the NEIPA is also really, really nice. So medium strength food, pork, also veal actually, fat fish maybe, a hot lunch goes with medium beer. Dark lagers is great for that. Hoppy lagers, actually maybe a Czech lager as well. Session IPAs, red ales, bock. Brown ales, not so strong IPAs, more session IPAs I would say. Doubles, saison, stuff like that. That goes really well with these medium strength food. Rich food, red meat, fatty sauces, stews, you have to have more alcohol. So now we're talking double bocks and porters and stouts and barley wines. Triples, Belgian beer, quadruples, strong brown ales, strong IPAs. Works really well with strong food or rich food, not strong food. Spicy food, you have to watch a little bit, watch the hops a little bit. So spicy food, Mexican food, Thai food, maybe sushi goes light beers, lagers, light lagers, Vienna lagers, Pilsners, Mexican lagers, witbier, Berliner Weisse, gose, golden ale, pale ale, Japanese lagers, low hoppy beer in general. They go really well with spicy food. Now, fast food. IPAs are king of fast food. French fries with IPAs, burgers, pizzas, it's just amazing. Everything fried goes super well with IPAs. The hops and the alcohol cut through the fat and just makes it over the top, really. Smoked fish, Scotch ale, bocks, maybe a double bock. Belgian saison, Hefeweizen goes well with the smoked fish as well. Shellfish in general, consider them as a light medium food. So so everything I mentioned before will go with that. And as I said, this guide is down in the description because I'm going to mention a lot here. But one of the greatest pairings of food and beer is oysters with porters. It's also amazing, I promise you. If we talk about cheese, that's kind of a category for itself. Strong cheese, fatty cheese, you have to go with strong beers, barley wines, imperial stouts, imperial porters. If you have lighter cheese, you can go with normal porters and stouts. Double box can work as well. As I said before, double box, you come a long way with double box in general. A sour goat cheese, you can actually pair with sour beers. Or an IPA. Brie with lambic, also great. Blue cheese, again, strong beers. Barley wine with blue cheese. Ooh, that's exceptional, great. Lighter beers, try them with a Guinness as well. That's really delicious. If we go over to desserts, desserts with a lot of cream, you can try you can try a strong beer as well, barley wine porters, but try Kriek. That's actually really, really good. Or try a sour with cream. That's really good as well. Chocolate, porters and stouts is really great. If it has a strong chocolate flavor, go with stronger beers. Light chocolate flavor, go with lighter beers. Milk chocolate, IPA actually, Weissbier. White chocolate, you can pair that with wheat beer or Berliner Weisse or berry sour beers. Dark chocolate, again, porters, stouts. The stronger the better. Vegan chocolate, if anyone eats that. Lambic is actually great for that. General candy, well, here you can go either way. If it's full flavor candy, go with some beers with high alcohol. You can go sweet and sour, you can go sour and sweet, you can go sweet and sweet, you can go sour and sour. Yeah, you can play around, really play around here. Beer in cooking, watch out for hoppy beers. The bitterness really tends to shine through, so I don't think that's that great. The stronger the aroma of the beer, the stronger the taste will be afterwards in the food as well. So double mashed imperial stout, barrel aged it's really powerful in food. You can use it, maybe just use a little. Whereas a brown ale like this one, you can pour it all in, and that would balance it all out. Just a little bit of the imperial stout will also balance it out. So yeah. But watch out for strong beers and strong aroma beer in food. So where can you use it? I use a lot of beer in marinades, in sauces. Also, and sauces I mostly use dark beer over here. Brown ales, double box, porter stouts. Marinades I can actually use pilsners if it's just for the acidity. Otherwise, I would go again darker. In bread, I would go with brown ales, maybe double box, dark lagers for bread. Desserts, I would go for porters. And yeah, chocolate cake. If you use Kriek in chocolate cake, I tell you, that's amazing. Yeah, you should try that. Pancakes is actually one of the places I would maybe use a pilsner. But I would still go for a stout or a brown ale as well in pancakes. So yeah, try it out. If it's a full flavored dessert, go with full flavored beers. Yeah, so this was my guide. It was fast, many information. You can find the guide down in the description. If you hang around, up here there'll be 2 videos that YouTube wants you to see. And if you don't want to miss out on any videos, please click like and subscribe down the corner. You'll help out the channel and you'll get the news videos in your YouTube feed. And of course, find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you have any questions, write to me on Facebook and Instagram. Write to me through beerstories.dk or just write to me down in the comments. I'll try to answer as fast as I can. There are many people are writing to me now, so maybe it will it will take a few days, but I'll answer as fast as I can. So yeah, just guten appetit, happy brewing, and happy beer pairing out there.